Hi, my name is Melvin Clarke Jr. I'm here to present to you Zachman's Framework, which was developed by John A. Zachman. John Zachman was the originator of the framework for enterprise architecture. Mr. Zachman is not only known for his work in enterprise architecture, but he is also known for his early contribution to IBM's information strategy methodology, as well as their executive planning techniques. What is Zachman's framework? Zachman's framework is a schema which has received broad acceptance around the world as an integrative framework or a periodic table of descriptive representation of the enterprise. Mr. Zachman presented each of these perspectives as a row in a 6x6 matrix. Many methodologies are organized around a system development lifecycle, an organization of steps required to develop systems. In 1987, John Zachman published a different approach to the elements of system development. Instead of representing the processes as a series of steps, he organized it around a point of view taken by various players. These players are strategic planner, system user, system designer, system developer, system subcontractors, and the system itself. This framework provides 6 perspectives or windows from which to view the enterprise: the scope, the business model, the system model, the technology model, detailed representation, and the functioning system. The scope is the responsibility of the planner, which is a definition of the enterprise's direction and business purpose. Business model is the responsibility of the owner. This defines in business terms the nature of the business, including the structure, functions, organizations, and so forth. System model is the responsibility of the designer, which defines the business described in step 2, but in more rigorous information terms. Technology model is the responsibility of the builder, which describes how technology may be used to address information processing needs identified in previous rows. Detailed representation is the responsibility of subcontractors, which is a view of the program listings, database specifications, networks, and so forth that constitute a particular system. And finally, a functioning system. A system is implemented and made a part of the organization. The 6 abstract and models associated with each perspective covers how the entity operates, what the entity used to operate, where the entity operates, who operate the entity, when entity operation occur, why entity operates. This is the integration of answers to these questions that enables the comprehensive composite description of complex ideas. Today, there are 3 facets of enterprise architecture: technology-driven enterprise architecture, business process-driven enterprise architecture, and federal enterprise architecture. That concludes my presentation of Zachman's Framework. Have a great evening.